Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I do this look with the ShaylaxColourpop collaboration, plus her lipsticks, the ones that I was telling you guys that I was so scared to wear. Just watch. I'm never gonna get started doing my face because I keep eating popcorn. And my poor face, like, I don't even know where to stick my mic. I think about a week and a half ago, I got the Perception palette from Shayla, the ColourPop Shayla. I can't remember if I talked about this palette anywhere else, but it is so, look at these colors. I think I talked about it on Instagram, but these are some beautiful colors. I've been using it for about a week and a half now. Allergies are going crazy right now because it's super windy in my town and I've got allergies really bad. So please excuse me if I'm rubbing my nose the entire time. Yeah, I had a hard time when I first started using this palette because I felt like the colors were really difficult for me to like blend out, and anybody that uses ColourPop knows that it's brushes and ColourPop don't mix. These eyeshadows, I have to literally use my fingers to put them onto my lids and then maybe blend out with a brush after that. So I was wondering how this palette would work, being that it's a collaboration with ColourPop. Will I have to use my finger with all of these colors? But I was pleasantly surprised to find that brushes do in fact work with this beautiful palette. I was really happy to find that inside of this palette there is this kind of pinkish color. Thank you, Shayla. So I'm going to use that color today, and we're going to try to make something work that's pink-ish, and I'm going to try to keep it super simple. So let's just hop right in it. All right, I've already done my eyebrows, but what I haven't done is clean them up. So I'm going to clean them up with a concealer. The concealer of choice, after using it for a while, my absolute favorite concealer right now is the Makeup Revolution concealer in the color, what color is this? C13. I'm going to take some of this on my flat MAC 263 brush, and I'm going to clean up under my brows. And I started using this color before. I was using, bottle is like near empty. That's how much I use, like it's gone. But I'm still digging this brush in there because no concealer will be left unused. But I was using a MAC concealer to conceal under my brows. Is a bit too bright for me, and I found that it didn't dry down the way that I want it to. So I started using this, and I'm using a color that's very similar to my skin tone because I want the look that I'm doing to have a very natural look. So like when I use a highlighted color underneath my brows is when I'm going for like, you know, I want to be like super cute. I want everybody to be like, oh my god, those brows. When I'm going for like an everyday look, people are still going to be like, oh my god, those brows, but it's not going to be so like stand out-ish. So I'm using this natural color and just carving out my brow, and then I'm going to take that color from my brow and blend it down into my lid space, because my lid space is a little bit darker than this spot up here. And when I noticed that when I put colors on my lid space, the color will look different if I don't give it all one full base color. So that's why I always use a little bit of concealer, not only as a base, but you know, it kind of covers all that up. And I'm just using my finger to blend out that concealer. I like using this 263 brush because it's angled, and the angle is really sharp and it's tiny, and it really gets into those little crevices. Just to let you guys know, I use Benefit Goof Proof for my brows in the number 5. I usually use a bit of Precisely My Brow, but my store right next to me, Ulta, has run out of it. So I'm using my Goof Proof, but it still works just as good as the Precisely My Brow. If you're wondering the differences between the two, Goof Proof is bigger. It has a bigger, you know, and Precisely My Brow has a tiny, it's like that's why it's precise, you know, because it's tiny. I really hope that made sense. So I'm going to go in with the concealer and apply some to my lid space. I've already put primer on my lid. I use Urban Decay's primer on my lid. I'm going to use it until it runs out. Now I'm going to top that with some concealer and then blend that concealer out. I'm going to use a little bit of translucent setting powder to set the concealer, and I just kind of go up on... You're going to do it again, right? So I'm gonna apply a little bit of translucent setting powder on my lid space, and I just pull that up over onto my brows because why not? Why not set your brows? I mean, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this palette and I'm gonna take that color, what is that, September, and I'm going to just grab it with my finger and apply it to my lid space. I'm gonna grab some more and put it there. I'm not even gonna be really precise with this because we're gonna blend it out. I'm gonna leave a little bit in the corner open because we're gonna add a little bit of color back there. How do you guys feel about eyeshadow swatches? One swatch doesn't, like, it'll tell me how pigmented something is, but it's not, you know, I have palettes where I have to, just like this one, where I'm dipping into it and then I'm applying more to my lid space. So I feel like swatches to me only tell me how pigmented something is. But when do we ever really just use, like, take one swipe at it onto our lid space? We barely ever do that. We usually use a couple. So like, how do you guys feel about it? Like, I just think that it's crazy to like bash a product because they had to swipe twice. You know, just using the one swipe is fine to, like I said, just tell me overall how pigmented the color is. But I'm gonna end up double dipping into the thing anyway, so what does it matter? What does it matter? Does swatches matter to you guys? Okay, so as you can see, I kind of took the color up into my crease area just a little bit with my finger alone. So I've only used my finger. I'm gonna grab a clean brush and I'm gonna go in and blend that color a little bit before I move on to the next color, just because I don't want any harsh lines. Ugh, look at how pretty that color is. Like, I just wanna be like, stop, have my time. I'm gonna go in with Revenge right here. This is what it looks like on the finger. It's pretty. So let's just see if this works, because really that's what makeup is. You're like playing around with the colors, right? So this is a 112 eyeshadow precision airbrush from IT Cosmetics. I'm going to use this and I'm going to take that color on one side of the brush and I'm going to start by applying it on the outer corner of my eye and tapping the color. So I'm going to start right here and I'm just going to tap that color into my crease area. And it's going to lay on top of the color that we just put there. My brush has the eyeshadow that I just put on facing down toward the pink color. So sometimes you'll take a color onto your brush and the part that you put the color at, you might turn it upside down. That color would get over to the top, but I want it more focused on the bottom, so I have it turned around toward the pink. And I'm pressing that into the outer corner of my eye and into my crease. My eyes are kind of weird because they're not hooded. I have a lot of lid space, but I've noticed, like, in doing my colors, like sometimes I can, like, I'll easily lose the crease color. So I do bring up the crease color a little bit outside, like up onto my brow bone just a little bit, but I'm gonna show you guys what I do with that when I get there. Kind of lift my eye like this so that I get most of the lid space, because if you're going like this, what happens is you'll close, once you close your lid, if you're doing it like this and then you kind of blend it on, you close your lid, it's going to be all streaky in there and it's not going to look good. So make sure you have like your eye kind of looking down or raised up, or however it feels more comfortable to you. Like, you could go out like that and it would look fine, but I feel like it just needs some oomph to it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna grab a smaller brush, and this is the Luxie 229 tapered blending brush, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of this. This is pretty. It's kind of like a burgundy-ish color. This is called Played Out, and I'm just gonna tap just a little bit. Tap off the excess, and I'm gonna put that in the corner. I'm just gonna tap it into the corner of my eye. Once I feel like I've got all of the color off of my brush, then I'm gonna start blending it out. And I'm just focusing that color on the bottom, because once I start blending it out, even though I'm gonna use a light hand to blend it out, once I start blending it out, it'll go out, up and out anyways. And so I'm just focusing the color on the bottom part of my lash line, and then press until I feel like all the color is off. See how different that looks? Like with that there, it just kind of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take that up into the crease just a little bit, and I'm just blending now. I'm going to use that blending brush and just blend that edge so it doesn't look so rough. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this eye. I like this very much. Okay, I'm going to go in with eyeliner. I don't feel like I need a wing liner today, so I'm just going to do a really easy swap-bop on my eye. Yes, I said swap-bop. No, I don't know what it is. Yeah. My absolute favorite mascara is Benefit's Bad Gal Bang Mascara. It is ridiculously volumizing. Sometimes I put it on and I'm like, I don't even want to put on falsies, but of course, like, in order to finish this look and because of what you guys said on the poll, we are going to apply falsies. But this is my mascara of choice. Yes, it is $25. Yes, it is worth it. No, you cannot at me, but you can tell me how you feel about it in the comments. We're gonna add a little bit of what is this? Maybelline New York Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil. This thing is super duper skinny. You can also use it to do eyeliner if you're a pencil eyeliner type of gal. Some days I feel the pencil eyeliner. Today I'm gonna use it to water. I'm gonna use it for my waterline. Can I English? No. Actually, I'm gonna just take some micellar water and clean up the sides of my eyes. Now, if you would like, you can stop here. I'm going to go on and add lashes. All right, I'm applying my favorite lashes from Lily Lashes. This is the style Miami. I promise you guys, like, this girl back here looks like, she looks like Orpha Zinali. Is that her name? I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Orpha is her first name. And this looks like she's gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. So we're gonna apply these lashes and then do our face. All right, the last thing we need to do is our face. So I'm gonna go off camera to do my face and I will be right back. All right, guys, that is how I got this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you did not like this video and you give me a thumbs down, I won't be sad because thumbs upside down is really just a thumbs up. Thumbs.
2 hours later.
If you guys would like to see more videos, make sure you click on that subscribe button. Subscribe, y'all. It's the right thing to do. Subscribe. Jimmy M. I don't wear pink that often, so it feels a little weird to have pink on my face. Like,
because you're not a pink person. You're more red.
I'm just not a pink person. And lately, I've taken to not matching my lipsticks to what I'm wearing. You do you. Whatever you want to do when it comes to makeup. Just don't look too crazy. But even if you choose to, that's your prerogative.
Rock it anyways.
It's your prerogative. Look at them edges. Iska, I haven't broken any nails. Although, I did pull the mat off of...
Okay, Iska.
6 of them.
I told her not to, but she didn't listen to me.
Nails by Iska.
Do like some finger poses. Like go like that. Go like that.
I want that picture though.
I do want that picture.
I do want that.
It's a nice
Okay,
picture.
it's time to take pictures.